Welcome everyone, tonight we are taking a look at the Winco K-40P paring knife. I was looking for a low-cost paring knife that I can just toss in the washing machine after I'm done with it. Something that I won't have to be careful about cleaning, and I don't have to feel bad about it getting dinged up or damaged. So I thought I'd give this one a try, even though it doesn't have all the features I would typically look for in a paring knife. In this video, I'm going to cover 3 parts. First, I'm going to go over the specifications. Second, I'm going to show you a few demos of how I use this paring knife. And then finally, I will talk about features. So let's begin with some measurements. This paring knife has an overall length of 7 1/8 of an inch, and the blade length comes in at 2 7/8 of an inch. I put it on the scale right before filming this video, and it came in at 35 grams. The blade is made of stainless steel. It has a molded plastic handle, and it's a half-tank construction, which I'm going to talk about more at the end of this video. This knife doesn't exactly have a bolster, but because the blade edge sits above the handle over here effectively acts as one. For our demo, we are going to tackle this leek. So we're going to start off by chopping off the root, and with leeks, they like to draw in all that mud right on the leaves, so this whole area here is going to need lots of cleaning. I'm going to chop off this part. I'm just going to look inside, and they look pretty clean, so I can put this one to the side, rinse it off a bit. Now for the leek stalk. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice down. There we go. Leeks can be a little slippery, so I like to use my fingernails to get a good grip on them. There we go. We've got some apples to core, so I'm just going to split them right in two, and then again, simple. I'm just going to use the knife to go in and remove this core. This method produces the least waste. So I'm going to do a little slower this time. I'm going to use my fingers to guide the knife. And I'm pressing down very little with this hand. I'm just using my grip to control it. That way, I'm not going to go through and cut myself. My right hand is always bracing up against this left hand just to make sure that I don't slip. We're going to need to chop these up a lot smaller to make applesauce. So I'm just going to go through, get a nice firm grip on this apple, and just chop it up like that. These can go right in the pot. And now for the last one. Oh, that one just took care of itself there. All done. Moving on to functionality. One feature I liked about this paring knife, look at how narrow this blade is. This gives you so much more maneuverability. When I was preparing that apple, it was so easy getting in there and turning this blade. Normally when you look at a $1 paring knife, you see kind of something like this. You have a flat blade with 2 bevel grinds into it. The upper one and then the lower one. This is what a typical stainless steel paring knife looks like. This one has been ground to a V shape, but more than that, it has a hollow ground within that V shape. On larger knives, a hollow ground blade can help prevent food from sticking to it, but for a knife this small, it won't really make a difference there. But it will help make the knife a bit easier to sharpen. The metal on the blade, it feels softer than other knives I've worked with. It gets dings a lot easier, and I find I have to hone it a lot more frequently. That said, because the material is softer, honing it is way easier. So just a swipe on each side on a coarser steel and it's ready to go again. For a $1 knife, this one feels surprisingly sturdy. The blade doesn't flex at all. When I was going through the leeks, I was going through the apples, it felt really comfortable and solid in my hand. That said, if there's one thing I could change about this knife, look at how thick this blade is. You could probably go 25% thinner without introducing any flexibility in the blade. To sum things up, if you're looking for a handful of budget paring knives for $1 a piece that you don't have to worry about maintaining, that you can just toss in the washing machine and kind of abuse, well, this one's a great choice for that. On the other hand, if you do want some of those extra features like having a full tank construction, having like a classic handle with a real bolster that's going to be way more comfortable, Winco also makes the Winco Churro paring knife, which I have linked in my full review below, which you may also want to take a look at, and I have a video on that one as well. I hope this video was helpful. If you have questions, please let me know in the comment section and I will get them answered for you.